Namaste, my wonderful Pisces friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Celine, and I'm a counseling psychologist, a hypnotherapist, and an intuitive tarot reader. I blend both spiritual insight and psychological interpretation in my readings. Now, Spirit has something important to reveal to you this week regarding your love life. Yes, this is a love reading. So I'm going to pull 7 cards for each day. So the day you start to watch this video is when the first day begins, okay? Now, let's begin by clearing the space and releasing all negative energies. Now I'm going to invite your spirit guides, your higher self, and your ancestors to be present during this reading. Now the sound may be a little loud for some of you, so please turn down the volume. Okay, now I'm going to start the reading by pulling an oracle card from the cosmic, okay? Let's see what message the universe, the cosmic, has for you for this love reading. Liar! Oh my goodness! Okay, all right. Okay. The person that you're with right now, okay, they asking you to be careful of someone sneaky because they are not truthful. I am sorry. Okay. The cards don't lie. All right. The cards are just telling what you need to know. All right. So don't worry too much. That's why you are here. I am here to help you, guide you what you can do, because the spirit is going to speak with through me and tell you what you need to do. Okay. So this person you are next to, you just need to be a little careful because this person seems to be a little sneaky. All right. Now, I'm going to pull, as I said, 7 cards and see what message. For some reason, I was told to take this chunk. Okay. Now, let's see how many cards are there. Okay. So that is 1. That's 2. Okay. That is 3 and that is 4. Yes, they told me to put in that way. Okay. So you have the first 4, you have 5, you have 6, and I was told to pull this. Okay. Right. So you have 7 cards and we're going to turn them now. Uh-huh. 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 Okay. Now I know I'm getting the picture. Major Arcana. Okay. 5 of Cups. Understandable. Okay. No wonder they asked me to put these 2 cards together. All right. So that is a nice card. Okay. Beautiful Arcana card. Oh my God, I'm excited. Okay. And yes, something that you need to be careful. Okay. I think this connects very well with your ending. All right. Now, very soon, okay, we are going to deep dive into this reading and explore what other message and guidance this card has for us. So, what other message the divine can pass to me to tell to you. Okay, now, before I begin, my wonderful Pisces friends, please remember this is a collective reading. So take only what resonates and leave the rest. Also, it will be great if you can help me grow my channel by liking it, subscribing it, and by sharing the videos. Okay, now, as the oracle card already told you that you need to be careful. All right. You know what they say, you don't need an enemy because sometimes the enemy is just next to you. Yeah. Now, this person that you are deeply connected to, that you are having some celebration, okay, some gathering. This person is here. This liar is sitting next to you, okay? Walking next to you, sleeping next to you. I'm sorry, okay? So you don't need enemies because sometimes your friends are your enemies, right? This person is very sneaky, but they are very nice to you. They are telling all these beautiful things, but 95% of them are lies. They're only telling what you need to know. They are not truthful, right? So you need to be careful of this person. Now they can be in your social media, right? They can be in your social media, checking you out and checking the one that you are in love with. So they're taking all this information, mm, and they are just sending a lot of lies, okay, to the other people, or they're getting information from someone else and they're giving you the wrong information, okay? Now take how it resonates with you, all right? Because here, if you can see the king. Now the king is supposed to be a very matured person, okay, who has a lot of high standards. And if you can see, there is a crow there is a bat there, okay. Most importantly, there's an owl next to you who is very wise and taking care of you, all right. The crow can also be a messenger, okay. And I think, is that a dragonfly? Okay, I don't know if you can see clearer than me if you have a bird's eyes view. I think this is a dragonfly. Now you're surrounded by messengers. Okay, now some messengers are cold as ice, which is not true. Some messengers are for you, giving you the advice. Some messenger is protecting you. Okay, this king, I think, his shoulder pad has the eagle feather, okay, being very protected. All right. Now, you are being protected from this person who is there, but you need to hit, all right, your intellectual more than your heart. So they want you to connect to your intellectual, your logic, try to be more practical, okay, in your communication with whoever. All right. Now, very soon there's going to be, this is another major arcana, 13. So I look at in 13 days to 13 weeks, that's about 4 months, if my math is good, or 3 months. Okay, my math is not good. 3 months, 4 months. Okay, whatever. Okay, now 3 months. Yeah, good Lord. Okay, do you know I failed my mathematics? Okay, don't tell anybody. Okay, but I actually, when I went to a higher class, of course, I managed to pass just the basic credit. That's it. I never got more than that. All I got was C6. Okay, C6 is just the base credit. Okay, anyway, who cares? All right. Because as a counselor I don't need mathematics, but I did struggle in my when I have to do my SPSS class. Okay, so I was struggling with that. Anyway, now the death, the rebirth is all about you dying from the old and reborn with the maturity, with the knowledge, with the wisdom that you just gained. Okay, you need to be reborn, right? There are some changes that you need to make in your personal life and in your surroundings. Okay? You need to make. There is a light within you. All right? So you need to make a lot of changes with this person. That's why I say you might want to be careful with your social media, whatever you're posting, who you're adding. All right? Just be a little careful. All right? Now, our biggest enemy right now is the social media. Okay? So you just want to be very careful. What do you post and what do you say? And you need to be adaptive because there are some changes happening, whether you like it or not. Some old things are dying, your old thoughts, your old friends, you need to delete them. Okay, any unhealthy attachments and unhealthy friends, you need to end it ASAP. ASAP, because they are giving more lies about you to some other people, and they are feeding you with a lot of lies. All right, so they want you to check your social media, your email, and your immediate friends, and you need to do some changes here. Now when that happens, my wonderful friends, you're going to go into a little bit of emotional breakdown, but it's only temporary. Okay, it's only temporary, because some people may not like it if you confront them. So be careful when you are deleting. Be careful. Okay, observe. Okay, be vigilant. All right, now that, and you might be a little lonely for the time being, but that's okay. Okay, it's only for your betterment. All right, there is going to be some breakups. Okay, there's going to be some loss and some setbacks and regret, but again, it's only temporary, my wonderful, because the next two cards, okay, and this card is very interesting. All right, you look at that. Once you're able to filter your friends, okay, and narrow your communication, or what you're posting, you are going to be fearlessly courageous. You're going to stand up so strong. You're going to be, okay, another king. This king is getting all the knowledge and the wisdom. This king is putting in action. Okay, wands is all about action. Okay, the sword is all about intellectual. All right, so you are gaining your what's the word, your mental clarity, wisdom, and you're going to put it in action here. You're going to be very fiery. Okay, wands are fires. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, not necessarily, but you are going to put a lot of things in perspective. Okay, now the king also, okay, here if you can see, not only being very courageous, they are going to be very passionate in what they want. They're going to be very energetic. They're going to take the lead. So that means you are going to take the lead in your next love that is coming, or in the next partner that you're choosing. You are going to take the lead, not they leading you everywhere with all the garbage. You are going to lead what you want, because you already gained enough knowledge. You already filter what you want, and then you've gone through some emotional, of course we will, okay, and then you're going to have higher level of clarity here. Okay, you're going to have a higher level of clarity here, and you're going to be very passionate in what you want in your next move, right? Now, at the same time, again, this is major arcana. So you have two major arcana here. When you are standing firm, my wonderful Pisces friends, okay, you are going to connect to the divine. Okay, you're going to be divinely guided to see more things in perspective, so that when things are coming your way, you're going to laugh at it and say, don't worry about it. I know, because I know it's all garbage. You don't have to fool me anymore, because you got the strength beside you. Okay, and the Hierophant is a very traditional person. So you are going to go to the basics. Okay, you're going to the basics, and you're going to be connecting to the higher divine. Okay, and you are going to stay very strong. You're going to be very spiritually connected. So here you are having the strength, okay, with the lion, the strength, and also you're going to be very guided by the divine. Okay, they are not going to treat you like a garbage anymore. You're going to have the divine knowledge. Your kundalini is going to happen open. Okay, your third eye is going to open. You're going to see things in a perspective, because there is going to be a thief coming in and going to break everything again. Yep. Okay, so you need to be vigilant. Okay, connect with the divine. I'm not saying this is a bad card, don't get me wrong. Okay, you just need to be a little bit careful, because you might be so strong and you have the divine knowledge and guidance. You might not want to be committed for now, but that's okay. All right, you might be running away from this person, this friends. It's okay. It's okay. All right. It's good sometimes to go into a silent mode for a while. Okay. Go into a retreat, isolate yourself. It's fine. But don't run away from everyone. Keep people because we need people. All right. If not, you're going to be very lonely. Right. But at the same time, you are going to be super careful. All right. You're going to have a guard there. So if anything happens, you're going to run. You're going to take your bike and you're going to run. Okay. So don't be too overwhelmed. All right. Get the balance yourself. Okay. You have the knowledge. Call for the divine. Now, the divine will only come if you call. All right. The angels are always there with you. Now, they will only come when you call. If not, they are not going to intervene. All right. Because we came here free will. Right. When we come here free will, we are free to do what we want. They will not intervene until you ask them, help me. Then they will come to your rescue. Similarly to your higher self. Your higher self is there 365 24/7. But they are there just to nudge you a little bit. But then if you're not listening to your gut feelings, okay, you don't want to, have the death of the ego, but you still want to do what you want and you're not listening advice to, the wise message that is around you, they cannot do anything. They can only nudge you, right? So you are going to connect and they're going to pour you with lots of love, knowledge, spiritual awareness. Everything is going to be there for you. All right. So you are going to make a very decisive action soon, but for now, because there's so many, you might want to stay away from relationship. So I feel like you are running away, but that's okay. All right, but that's okay. But hopefully that you will come back. All right. Now, as I said, this is only a week's reading. I don't know what's going to happen next week. So you may want to tune in and see your next love reading and see where you stand, okay, as of here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm also going to pull a surrender card for you. Let's see what you need to surrender while you're going into this transformation, okay? And you see what you need to be careful about this person as well, okay? All right. Surrender to wonder and awe. Now, there's lots of beautiful things happening there, my wonderful Pisces friends. Okay? You don't have to run. All right? You can run, but how far can you hide, right? Now, they want you to open to the magic of every moment and feel, sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Okay? I'm going to read that again to you. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So you are going to be connected to the wonderful divine, like I already mentioned. Okay. But at the same time, what is going to happen here is, all right, don't run. They want you to be open to the beautiful magic and feel it. Okay. We are magic ourselves. Okay. Every day is beautiful. It's a present. Okay. Every day can be a magic. Every moment can be a magic. Trust me. Okay. It is all how you think your process. All right. Surrender your thought process to the divine, and the divine will make magic for you. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here is, because this is also a love reading, I'm going to pull three cards for you and see what your twin flame who's waiting for you out there is want to say to you. Or you can, when you are connecting telepathically to the divine, you can also say this, okay, notes when you are connecting with yourself, when you are rebirthing, okay, you can rebirth with what this has for you, okay? So I'm going to just see, So this can be yours or it could be them. All right. Take how it resonates. Will you help me? So probably you're asking the divine to help you. Okay. I don't know. Or the other person is asking you for help. Now, how can you help when you are not have you have not have the death of an ego, right? You need to be reborn from all this pain to help them, right? So maybe since this card is very next to it, when you're going through a lot of pain and grief, maybe you're asking for help. All right. They have hurt you. Okay. They have hurt you. They are coming. All right. Our love is eternal. Whoever that person is coming into your life is their love and your love, okay, is eternal. There's no two ways about it. Okay. Now, something came and then it went in. So I'm going to say this. I think about you all the time. Okay. Because it's an eternal love. This person is thinking about you, okay, all the time. So what you need to do from your end, my wonderful Pisces, is figure out who this person is sensing and feeding you all this negative information. Filter out, get the knowledge, see how you can deviate and cut down all the, the person that is not needed anymore. Go into your cocoon for a while, okay? Because it's not like, haha, okay, bye, haha, okay, bye. No, sometimes it can be painful when we have to say goodbye to someone that we love and we trust, right? But very soon you are going to be coming out very strong with a lot of strength, and you're going to be connected to the divine, and your third eye is going to open. You're going to have a lot of messages. You're going to look at things in a very different way. Probably you're going to run, but they're telling you no need to run because you can believe in the magic. All right. So these are some of the affirmation that you can tell while you are going in connecting to the divine. All right. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull some alphabet letters from this alphabet. Not necessarily, okay, but they just want me to pull, but it does not mean that these people are the only one, okay, you need to hear. Now, you can take how it works, okay? What I'm saying right to you now here is these letters might be the name starting with you. It could be your middle name or your last name. Or it could be the other person, the one who's coming into your life. Okay, it could be their first name, their middle name, or their last name. Okay, so let's see what alphabets, what letters are here. I keep saying alphabet, there's only in 26 letters in a alphabet. Jeez. Okay, I'm going to put this down because this is not working the way I want. And you have a B and you have a P. Okay, so if your name or the other person's name who's coming into your life, all right, may start with a U, a D, a B, or a P. Okay, now take how it resonates, my wonderful Pisces friends. Okay, this is your reading and I truly hope that you have enjoyed it. Now, the summary of this reading I posted at the end of this video, so please take a moment to reflect on it. If this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section below, as your insights might help others on their journey. So until the next love reading, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye.